Hey everybody, StratX here again with number 3 of a look back at Age of Wushu. This time I want to look at briefly skills, but in the last one I asked what you thought made Age of Wushu pay to win, and I'm just going to give my brief answer. I don't know if things have changed much. I don't think they have, but in the beginning and for a large part of the early life and of Age of Wushu, the game was pay to win based off the time, not the fact that it sold power via the cash shop. It's misunderstood that the game sells skills and people think, oh, those skills are obviously better than the ones I can get in the game and they're more powerful. It's not like that at all, because it can't be, because of the way progression is in the game. The main argument was between playing for free or being a monthly subscriber to the premium access, which was I think $10 a month, and that let you convert your experience into conversion points or cultivation points rather. Even when you were offline, it was called offline cultivation. So that let people progress faster, that paid a monthly premium price. Not that it sold power. It's not like, oh, here's a sword I can buy in the cash shop that has plus 20 damage, or here's armor that has plus 200 defense. It's nothing like that at all, because the progression is just different in the game. And skill and fighting in this game is totally different. Fighting in this game is like playing Street Fighter. You actually have to react with the appropriate skills at just the exact appropriate time. You have to move around. It's like I said, playing Street Fighter. Anyways, let's take a look at skills. I need to get into my battle screen here. And we can see some players fighting like that. They're not simply tab targeting. They're doing way more than just tab targeting. They're doing way more than that. There's so much more going on. There are people timing exactly when to use their feints versus parries, and I'm going to talk about that really quick. This might be a little bit longer than most of my videos, which I'm trying to keep under 5 minutes. Anyways, meridians I already talked about, are not meridians, but inner skills. So these skills here you get are called external skills, and you can end up finding tons of them, and they come in sets. Like here's a quarterstaff set, and staff, single blade set, etc., etc. You can get skills from any school. It doesn't matter what school you started with. You can actually steal skills through different PvP events and whatnot. And then you can take all these skills, and they have levels. They'll have different maximum levels. These here, this whole set, each skill is a max level of 5. And you set it just like I showed you in the previous video when you set your inner skill. You set it up here. And then you would, let me see, close that. Then you would just simply hit cultivate to cultivate this, and then it would take time. So I can do it this way. And you can see I'm at level 3 on my Tamorna Dead Mother, and it's going to take 13 hours, 37 minutes for it to go to level 4. Right? And you basically want to combine this. This can get really complex. It's so hard to talk about in less than 5 minutes. But you're going to be choosing your skill set that you prefer, and that's going to work along with outfit that you prefer, with armor that you prefer. You can't just. It's not everything is not simply a simple little line of here's low armor, here's medium, and here's better. A lot of it has to do with what suits the skill set you're using. So somebody from one skill set might have armor that is super uber awesome for them. That same armor put on somebody else with a different skill set is not going to be super uber awesome, because it's not playing off of the skills and off of the skills abilities, because all these colored numbers on here correspond to different attributes. And if the armor and skill sets don't match up, you're really gimping yourself a lot. But, so to speak. That's kind of a uncolorful word to use. But That's essentially skills. It's really brief, and hopefully I've just got pretty much covered at least getting started with that. So there are skill sets that work better for some schools. Some schools are obviously better with blades. Like I'm a beggar class, so I'm good with staff and quarterstaff and barehanded. So I'm really kind of trying to utilize these. So there is a little bit of finding what works best for your, not class, but your school, and then choosing your, but then there's different skill sets within each of those categories, as you can see here. I don't even have all of these yet, so there's so many skills you can get, tons of skills. Basically, your power is really based off your inner skills, and finding the skill set that you like best or you think works best for you, and then combining that with appropriate conducive armor that works best for you. You can't just get the best armor in the game. I mean, there is, but it's not so it's not so simplistic. And then combining all that together in the right way to really make a good character. And so I play a lot just for fun, because I just want to get certain cool sets. But that's a quick look at the skills, and through the later episodes I'll be referring back to all these previous episodes where I talk about inner skill and external skills and your character progression that I've covered so far. I'll be briefly referring back to these because a lot of the systems in the game work in conjunction with each other. You can't have one without the other, kind of thing. So I'll be going over, through these videos, hopefully you'll learn a little bit more and more, not just about what the video is about, but also a little bit more about the specific skills and whatever not. But until next episode, I'll see everybody later.